bringing you guys another amazing, my first ever podcast for the Prison Talk. And the reason why I'm doing a podcast is just because I really thought it'd be the perfect time, to do it. Because someone said that they were watching the Prison Talks as a podcast anyway. So I'm like, why not just make it a podcast? But today I'm by myself. Unfortunately, I wanted to, have the guys with me, but they weren't around. So I'm here by myself, and I'm bringing you guys episode 5 of Prison Talk and episode 1 of the official Prison Talk podcast, which will actually, but the playlist will be changed to, over time. So, guys, something about the reason why I'm doing the Prison Talk podcast, because everyone's talking about like how they're watching it more as like they're not really watching it, they're listening to it, because the Prison Talk was never really made to be watched, because it wasn't like showing you guys like special stats of like how to achieve achieve a lot of money. Yeah, guys, it's like I've been up. It's 5:53 in the morning. The sun is literally coming up. I don't know why I keep doing videos like this, but yeah. So the Prison Talk was never really meant to be like something that was to have like people watch and be like, wow, this guy knows what he's doing, 'cause we don't know what we're doing. Yes, I'm pretty sure I was like, I have like in this video, I think I have like a little bit of like technique in what I was doing, but it's not until like later in the video, and like this night it doesn't really happen like until like later in the video. So but I still want to give you guys a video and give you something pretty good. And I know some people have been complaining like my content has not been 360p, but it's still funny. But the reason why my content is not always 1080p or 720p is because sometimes I put it through my video editor. Sometimes I record with a different software program. So, the software program I use, which is Action Merlins, won't pick up a game. So I have to go and use a different program, and then when the program file is too big, I can't put it in my video editor because it crashes. Camtasia, Sarah Movie Plus Maker, or it is Sony Vegas. It crashes out of the system. So it crashed out of Sony Vegas. That's all the Left 4 Dead video too, guys. So it crashed out of Sony Vegas. It crashed out of Sarah. Like it wouldn't even load in Sarah because that OBS. I recorded it. I recorded that video using OBS because that is the only face cam I had at the moment. So yeah, that was the thing. That video was done in OBS, and then I can't put it in Sarah Movie Maker because Sarah Movie Maker just rejected the file. Like it wouldn't even work. So like I was just sitting there for days. Like, come on, man. And then Zeno sent me Camtasia. So now I'm using Camtasia to edit most of my videos, because Camtasia is actually a really good editor. It kind of rendered down all the files. I'm like, no, guys, before you even click off, it's not a shameless plugin. Like, I'm not, obviously, no, I'm not getting sponsored by them. But it's like they're a really good file. It renders down all the files smaller, so it's a better chance to upload. It doesn't reduce the quality. It just makes the file smaller, which I really like about it. Cause like I recently started using it a lot. And then I've been noticing it's been it's making some of my quality better. So that's one of the reasons I've been using Camtasia a little bit more. I've been recording 1080p videos. So yeah, that's the thing. So I'm gonna get back to talking about this video. This whole video is just gonna be like me mining, trying to rank up. So just listen with your ears, open up your ears, just let just what I'm gonna say just sink into your body, and you just let it feel. Let it gush in. But yeah, so let's get back to the topic. So the topic I'm supposed to be talking about today is it's about Star Wars, basically. It's the geeks world. Okay, as a fellow guy, I grew up not watching Star Wars like that until because I wasn't a geek as a kid. I was a I was a geek, but I wasn't like a nerd, like a really nerdy guy. I was really active. I love sports. I still love sports to today. But now I play Minecraft and make YouTube videos for fun. So that whole sports thing kind of changed a lot. So I really really used to be like not like an active person. And then as I'm going, I got older. Like I'm 15 now. My birthday was July 30th. Some of you guys know if you watched that video, the happy birthday video. But I did a video on that, and I recently like started getting into Star Wars a lot more. Like I'm not like the most like I'm like a guy. I'm not like a guy you come to like, what character is better than this? Like is like why did Anakin, go to the dark side? I understand his reasons, but what was the actual reason? Like, I'm not that guy you go to for that. I'm the guy you want to go to when you learn something about a game. That's me. I'm that type of nerdy guy. I'm a game nerd. I'm not a book nerd. Okay, book nerds and game nerds are completely different. Let me tell you how book nerds and game nerds are completely different. Because book nerds read Star Wars, the movie. Like they read the book. Read the movie. Read all the trilogies. Read all that. That's what book nerds do. They're like the educational guys, like of the nerd community. And then it's the gaming nerds. And the gaming nerds, they're smart, but they're not, like, damn. I don't know how to put this. They're not like ethic. Like really intelligent, like they know everything. That's what gaming nerds are not for. Gaming nerds are really for people like me. Like I could tell you the difference between Star Wars, the Old Republic, and what is it, Star Wars, Force Unleashed. I could tell you that difference, but I'm not going to go into detail right now. If you guys don't know the difference in the next podcast I do, just tell me. I'll cover it at all. But yes. So I started getting into Star Wars a lot recently. It's been very good. I like it a lot. It's really good. So I was on Amiga one day, because I'm not sure if you guys seen the video yet, but no, you guys probably have. No, you guys haven't. Definitely haven't seen the video yet. It's gonna be up eventually. But I did a video on Hunger Games, and I basically talked about this guy I met on Omegle. Now he's not sketchy. He seems sketchy, but he wasn't. If you're watching this, you're not a sketchy guy. You just seem pretty sketchy. Because we talked for 10 hours about nerd stuff. So that's something. Because talking 10 hours about nerd stuff, it can really wow. You have no life. I'm like, you are right, sir. But we talked for 10 hours, and then we finally got getting into Star Wars. I told him I'm just really getting into Star Wars. It's not really my main get. So then he was like, oh, well, you ever heard of a game called Star Wars Galaxies? I'm like, some of you guys probably are nerds of Star Wars and know exactly what I'm talking about. So I say that, you're probably like, oh my god! I'm like, no, I didn't know what that was, okay? Until recently, as he explained it to me for 5 hours long, which I like it a lot better now. Because if I sat through for 5 hours, that obviously means I was liking something about it. So I'm gonna take you guys a little bit about the game, and just a little bit of the game. So Star Wars Galaxy is like an MMO, open world gameplay. It's like you can go around just basically anywhere in the galaxy, in the system. You can go to all the Star Wars planets. You can literally make what you want to be inside Star Wars. So I'm not sure if any of you guys seen SAO. SAO is Sword Art Online. Basically, that's basically what Star Wars Galaxy is. It's like a Sword Art Online, just that you don't get trapped in, and if you die, you won't. Watch that anime if you do get a chance. SAO, Sword Art Online. But Star Wars Galaxy is a game you can literally be anything you want to be. So I'm gonna tell you the thing I'm gonna be when the game actually comes out. I'm gonna make a Jedi, but I'm not really gonna play with him like that. I'm gonna do a couple videos on him because that's what most people would like to see. But when I'm gonna be off camera, unless you guys want to see that gameplay. But I'm gonna record gameplay when the game is released. So the game was disbanded for I can't remember the reason why, but it was disbanded. And then everybody was mad because the game had disbanded. This game was made in 2002, so the graphics are bad. You gotta keep that in mind. but the game made it on 2, and it was really good. It was elaborate. It was just it was that good on the point. It's like, wow, that was something. I'm like, that really made me want to play the game even more. So I watched I don't know, 100 episodes of some guy playing this. Ridiculous. I didn't like his commentary, but I like the gameplay. So I sat there for that long, like just listening to this guy talk, like just talk about Star Wars Galaxy, and it made me cherish the game even more. And it was like really amazing. It was like he was going around. You get to make your own character, which is like my favorite thing about MMO games. That's why I like playing The Sims. I get to make my own character. I get to literally pick his life, and that's what you get to do with Star Wars Galaxy. It's like a mix of Sims, SAO, real life, and Star Wars all in one. That's 4 things, baby girl. And I wish I grew up in this era. I wish I would have played this game. I wish I wouldn't have to wait 3 months because apparently they're supposed to be finishing the recalibrations of the game on December. That's what they said. And the company who made the game, they basically disbanded the game because they were going out of business. And so they disbanded the game, and now the people who used to play it before are trying to bring the game back because it was just so good. Because there are no games out there right now that are like it to me. Because there are no games that have the elaborate scheme that you can pick your life, you can go around and just do things. So I'm gonna talk about the bounty hunter because that's what I was gonna be when I started the game up. So when you're a bounty hunter, you get to go to different planets, right? You get to hunt targets. You get to go to a bounty hunter's hall. You get to show you bounties. Somebody might have a 30 billion bounty. Somebody might have a 10 billion, a 1 billion, or 1,000 billion bounty. And you're like, yo, I want to get 30 billion bounty. You can literally fly over to that planet. Like, you're in a ship and you're flying. You're in the command, flying over to the planet, and then you land it. And then you get to buy droids, right? You get to buy droids, and then they go and find the person that you want to kill, and they track him down. They have tracker droids, and then they have communication droids. So basically, you can go down and literally hunt down the person you want to kill, and then you can stalk him for a little bit, or you can just go in and bum rush him. But most people, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stalk my prey. I'm gonna be like a snake. I'm gonna be like a snake, an alligator or something, a lion. I'm gonna stalk my prey. I'm gonna be waiting in the bushes, and as soon as he least expecting, he's checking his inventory or something. Boom! And that's where he goes at, because it's a lot of different things in this game. It's just so much, and so a lot of things really hard too. It's something called farming you do in the game. I'm not sure you guys know what farming is, but if you play Warframe, you know what farming is. Basically, for farming, you have to go to a map and do the map a bunch of times just to get one part that you need to make something. So the one thing I'm going to be really working for, you're going to see a lot of episodes, maybe some live streams of this, is the Boba Fett armor. Now, I was told that this is the hardest armor to achieve in the game, which is ridiculous. The Boba Fett armor, and it's it's not called the Boba Fett armor, but that's what everybody knows it as. Well, that's what I know that Boba Fett wears. So if you're not too elusive with Star Wars, Boba Fett is a bounty hunter to most people, and he's really good. So getting Boba Fett armor was really rare in the game, and only people used to have sets of it, because it was just been hours and hours and hours at a time doing this. The reason why they did it, because the armor was just beautiful, that you could not pass up the opportunity to leave it there. And everyone wanted the armor. Everyone had a couple sets of the armor because they were always grinding for the armor. That's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be grinding out I'm gonna be grinding for that armor. I'm gonna literally be on it for a long time. You might get a 24-hour live stream out of me off of that if I'm doing it, because I'm going in to achieve. If I start something that is like I've been doing it for hours, I won't stop until I achieve it. That's my thing. That's the one thing I've learned about me playing video games. Like I do PvP of Minecraft, like I do all the time, and if I keep failing, I'm like, no, I won't get off until I win one game, and then I win one game and I just quit. That's my thing. Okay, when I achieve, I am competition is over for now until I want to get back on, and achieve again, and achieve and fail multiple times again. That's what I do. So that's what I'm gonna do in the game. I'm gonna round up a team. We're gonna go down. We're gonna fight. We're gonna do all this to really get to achieve the ultimate goal in the game, which is the Boba Fett armor, the Sith Lord armor, and the Jedi, the Elder Jedi stuff. It's gonna be pretty cool. I'm gonna try to get you can also get pets in the game too, mounts, pets. We get to ride, your animal and stuff. You get to have the speed runners. I can't remember the name right now because it is 6 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, the speed runners, speed bikes, yeah. So you get to make your own home. Basically, another thing I want to do is make a city. Because you can make a city on the planet. Okay, so there's a lot of space on the planet. They're gonna have servers. You have to make a city on the planet, and basically you get to literally go on the planet and just populate. So I was watching a picture of one of the guys who was doing the coding. This stuff for the server is and I was like okay, what's all this? And then he says, I want to show you my town, my city that I made with a couple of my friends, and it's like this big vast city, like flying houses and all this, like NPCs walking around, which is ridiculous. So if you get high enough, you can get NPCs to do things, and you gotta pay rent. It's like real life in a game, and it's like, yes, that's what I always wanted. Why couldn't Star Wars have kept this? Because if they kept this and just did rebirths on it, or Disney, why did Disney keep this? But excuse me again, the company who made Disney went out of business, so they couldn't even keep up making the game, which is really unfortunate. But I'm really hype and stoked for that game to come out. And I know some of you guys are, after me just kind of explaining it. I'm pretty sure you want a better explanation of the whole thing. But I'll try. I try my best to explain it. I hope you guys do understand what I am talking about with the whole the whole thing with Star Wars Galaxies, which is the game is called. So if you want to watch videos on it, you can watch Super Vader, which was the guy, Super Vader Man, which was the guy I watched, who did 100 episodes of this, which is ridiculous. We did 100 episodes of Star Wars Galaxy, and it was amazing. Him and his crew, basically, you get the Millennium Falcon. That's not what it's actually called, but that's what people know it as. You get to buy the Millennium Falcon, you get to deck it out, you can have all these different things. Basically, you can have a wife in the game, so if you want to get married, you can always, get married and have a family. If you want to be a fisherman or tax people, you can tax people. If you want to go and just go around and just kill people, you can just go around and kill people. You can be a psycho, a lunatic, and all that. But there's law enforcers. There's the Imperial. There's the rebels. There's the Imperial and Rebel war that happens all the time. It's the things, the possibilities that things on the server is ridiculous. And now just thinking about it makes me have a nerdgasm. And I'm still trying to wonder where nerdgasm came from. But I'm just I can't wait for Star Wars Galaxies to come out. I can't wait for this rebirth of the game. It's not much. It's not like a change or anything. It's just the same game, just that it's put out. I can't wait because I think younger generations, like my generation, are gonna love this game just because the vast explanations of it. So let me get back to the video for a second, and let's talk about the rank up thing. So I was trying to rank up, and apparently it wasn't working because I was being slow. Wasn't paying attention. I said I needed 4.120 billion to 421 billion to rank up, and I thought I needed to get past 421 billion to rank up, but I know I needed another 421 billion. So that's the thing, and I was acting stupid, and then I realized it in the video, but that's not like, it's like a good bit of minutes after that. But it's a group of guys who wind up giving me money to rank up, which is like really amazing of those guys. So I said I'd give them a shout out, but I need to figure out their names because I forgot them. All right, I forgot to write them down. But it's not here yet. I'm just complaining about how I can't rank up. So okay. Yeah. So you see, I made like 500 billion. You know, going ham on that mining. You know, because I spent all my money last episode, so I got a little bit of it back. So yeah, here it is, around where I went to spawn. It's kind of where I got my they want to start giving me money, which was pretty amazing, and then I started talking like I'm giving shout outs. I was being a nub, like how most people are when like they're a YouTuber. Be like, oh, if you let me do this, I'll give you a shout out on YouTube and all that. Yeah, blah 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 blah. So that, yeah, no, that's not happening. So that kind of happened. The whole YouTube thing kind of went down. And then I told them that I was going to give them a shout out, all that other jazz, and I think it does happen. So give me 1 second. You're going to let the video ride out for a little bit. I need to go somewhere really fast. I will be right back in like 2 seconds. Yo guys, what's cracking? I'm back. Pretty sure you guys were watching the video. So those guys sent, yeah, look right there. Guys sent me money. Young Andrew sent me a lot of money. Thanks to you, bro. I was able to rank up. And after like a little session after this, I went mining for like a couple seconds, and I was able to rank up. So that's the thing. So videos start ending off soon. And I'm happy I had this really great conversation with you guys about the new Star Wars game that's gonna be coming out soon. And if you guys want to check it out, I'll try to conversate more with the game. I'll try to leave you guys updated with the new Star Wars Galaxy game. It's a very awesome game. You get to make your character, you get to make your life, you get to make how you want to live inside of a virtual world. Basically, how you would want to live if you were living inside of the Star Wars age. Basically, if you were living inside Star Wars, how would you want to live? What would you do? What type of person would you be? Would you be a traitor? Would you be a Jedi? Would you be a bounty hunter? Would you just be a random civilian? Would you just be all that? Like, you can literally, the possibilities for this game, possibilities you can do in this game are just endless. And I think making any like crucial changes to the game would pretty mess up the game. If Walt Disney decides that they need to fix the game, fix the graphics. I think the gameplay of the game is already at a 10. So I don't really think that you're ever gonna need to really do any drastic changes on the game. So that's the thing. And I strongly recommend that any of you guys who are looking for a pretty awesome game to record, or if you're a YouTuber, you just want to play it, this is a pretty good game for you. This is a game that I think a lot of you guys are gonna like, and you're gonna subscribe to your friends. You're like, oh dude, this new game's coming out, I really think it's gonna be awesome, and you guys should really go check it out. It's gonna be freaking amazing. But alright guys, So it's around that time where I'm gonna have to be ending off, and I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. I will have to check all of you guys out later. It meant a lot for everyone coming and watching this video, and this is a couple little seconds part where I kind of just went around and just went to the new warp, opened my crate key, did that. I did some basic stuff. Then I went to warp T, which is my new warp, which is pretty amazing. It's kind of similar, but everything like the redstone thing is like a little bit higher. So I'm making a lot more income, and probably I'll just be grinding gold and redstone. So yes, so let's wait for this little part to come up, and right here is warp E. And I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment, subscribe. I will have to check all you guys out later. It means a lot for you guys coming out and listening to this 26-minute podcast. And I'm going to have to sign off now. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Peace. Bye now. Subscribe. I will have to check all you guys out later. It means a lot for you guys coming out and listening to this 26-minute podcast. And I'm going to have to sign off now. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Peace. Bye now.